Assalamu alaikum, I'm Ustaz Hamza. Today we are going to finish our Qaedah 11, which means we are going to start Quran. We are going to spell words in the Quran, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to prove it to you, how learning how to spell, or learning spelling, can really and truly improve your Quran recitation. Not just that, it can make you into a teacher. And this is so important. A lot of time people learn Qaedah for the sake of learning it, finish it, and then they start Qaedah, and there's no link in between. So let's begin. So we can connect all the dots. Let's go back for the last time to Qaedah 11 map, and let's see what happened in the story. And when the letters reached to the peak of this mountain, they saw something flying, and it came right close to them. And these letters realized that, you know what, this might be a nice place to live. And so they all got together and they landed in Quran. The place was called Quran. Right, so after learning all the rules and these letters, when we find them in Quran, sometimes, as I explained in the last lesson, they don't follow certain rules. But majority of the time, the rules that we learn in Qaedah, we apply them in Quran. So we're going to do that inshallah ta'ala today. I have picked a slightly smaller surah, and that is Surah Ikhlas. Are you able to ignore that circle on top of my head? Nope. Focus with me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I'd like to start with the first verse here. I see how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4 different words. Now I know a lot of you can read قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. I know you can. But here's the thing. If someone makes a mistake, can you correct them? Why do we read it قُل? Why not قَل? What's wrong if someone reads it as قُل? We'll discuss all of that. Now, depending on which video you watched previously, if you watched all of them and you mastered them, then you'll understand, oh, you see what happened there? I've got this here on my table. Okay, so this is like a, call it like a note stand, and today I'm very happy that I am going to be taking this particular note. Yep, I'm done with it. We're done. This is the last video of Qaedah 11. Let's go back. So, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Depending on which course, this is getting too long. So let's start. Qaf dhamma lam sukun qul. I remember teaching you in chapter number 5 that when we have a silent letter, we never read it on its own. We always read it with the letter that is before it. Next, ha dhamma hu, waw fatha wa, huwa. We say them separately, we spell them separately, but we're saying them together because they are in one word. Qul, huwa, 2 separate words. Next word, Hamza fatha lam shadda al, lam fatha la, Allah, ha dhammahu, Allahu, but we read it as Allahu. Remember, this is an exceptional, this is an exception to the rules we learned. We stretch lam in the word Allah, although there are no stretching letters here. Now all 3 words together. Qul huwa Allahu. Next, Hamza fatha a, ha fatha ha, aha, dal dhammatain dun, ahadun. Join them all together. Qul huwa Allahu ahadun. But do we really read it like this? No. What changes? Well, this is Hamza to wasl. That's the Hamza that has a small sword on top. This Hamza gets ignored when it comes in the middle. So you're going to cancel that. Do we say قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ? No, we don't. We cancel the tanween that we see on top of dal here. And why do we do so? Well, because every time we stop in Quran, the last letter must become silent. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim becomes Rahim. So, can you notice there are a lot of things that are changing, and there are some rules that we are breaking here. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. We're stretching lam in the lafz al-jalala Allah. We're skipping the Hamza that we see in the word Allah, and ahadun is becoming ahad. Now, this is the exact same word that we did earlier, so I'm not going to spell it again. This word is Allahu. That's the beauty of Qaedah. You don't really have to spell the entire Quran. If you can learn to spell some words in Quran, and you can duplicate the same process for the rest of the words in the Quran, you can prove yourself. That's it. You mastered Qaedah. Next, the word here is ha. Hamza fatha sa shadda as. Sad fatha sa. As-sa. Mim fatha ma. As-samad. Dal dhammatu. As-samadu. Whoa, what happened to lam? Well, the rule is when you see an empty lam next to a Hamza, you skip it. Okay? Again, this is one of the exceptions to the rule. We don't always skip an empty letter, but here we are. Allahu as-samadu. We don't really read it like that. How do we read these two words combined together? Again, remember what do we do with the Hamza that comes in the middle? Hamza to wasl that has a sad on top. We ignore it. So we're ignoring both of these letters. Pay attention with me. And we're also going to silence the last letter. You see, you learn some rules in the first verse, and now what you're doing, you're just duplicating it. So don't tell me, Ustaz, this is too much for me. No, same rules applied again and again. Let's continue. Allahu as-samadu becomes Allahu as-samad. Allahu as-samad. Next, lam fatha mim sukun lam. Next word, ya fatha ya. Lam kasra dal sukun lid. Yalid. Both words together. Lam yalid. Waw fatha wa. Lam fatha mim sukun walam. Lam yalid walam. Ya dhamma waw sukun you. Lam fatha dal sukun lad. Yulad. All together. Lam yalid walam yulad. Huh? Is nothing going to change here? No, nothing. So, you see, you don't just not learn the rules and say, I'm just going to figure it out. No. In this particular ayah, all the letters that you see, all the words that you see, they follow the rules that we learned from chapter number 1 all the way to chapter number 8. Yes? Nothing. There's no word, letter here that broke any of the rules here. And we spell these words and we read them in a verse just like the way we read them separately. Last verse with me. I'm not going to spell this one again because I think I've done this already. Yep, the word is walam, walam. Yep, it was right here behind my head. Walam, and this is also walam. Next, ya fatha ya, kaf dhamma, noon sukun, kun, walam yakun. Next word, lam fatha la, ha dhamma, with the small waw, waw saghira, hu, lahu. I know your eyes went there. Lam with the shadda. You only, well, I'll tell you about it later. Walam yakun lahu. Kaf dhamma ku, fa dhamma fu kufu, waw fathatain one, kufu one. Walam yakun lahu kufuwan. Last word, hamza fatha a, ha fatha ha, dal dhamma mim but if I stop here, dal becomes silent, so it's just ahad. You don't even have to figure out. Walam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. Let's go back to shadda. We use this shadda when we are reading all these words together as a verse. So we say walam yakul lahu. Walam yakul lahu. We're merging noon and lam together. Yakul lahu. Kufuwan ahad. So we do read lam there with the shadda if we are joining all the letters, all the words in this verse together and reading it as a simple verse. Barakallahu feekum. Now, to get the most out of this video, make sure you go back to Qaedah 11 playlist and you start watching from video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some of the words that I showed you here, well, majority, half of the words in this particular surah, which is Surah Ikhlas, my bad. Half of the words that you see in this surah here, you'll be able to read them properly without any mistakes if you just watch half of those videos. Okay? Now, at the end, I would like to thank once again our sponsor, Hamza Academy. I wouldn't be able to make these videos for you guys if I didn't meet the person behind this who sponsored these. May Allah bless them immensely. Say Ameen. This playlist is available on YouTube. Share it. Use it. Yes, inshallah ta'ala, for your classes. Let me show you one last thing, inshallah ta'ala, before we go. This is an inside look of our online platform. So this is our beginners program. You can find it on my website. In this program, I offer students these courses They do these courses, they come in a class. For those of you who have been through these videos and you think you need to learn more, you want to attend my classes, you want to learn more with me, check out the link in the description. You get access to tons of courses, and of course you get to come in a class every Saturday and Sunday, and you can learn with me. Barakallahu feekum. I really hope you benefit from these videos, and I wanted to keep this short and simple. Like always, watch this again and again and again, and share and leave your nice comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam, salam.